Hey everybody, Chad McNabb here, back again finally. Driving in Cleveland, Tennessee. Thought I'd get on here, do a video. Had done one a minute, give a little update. What's going on here in Cleveland? I'm on Candies Lane on the west side of Cleveland, just off of exit 25 of Interstate 75. Right here is a new greenway that's just been built here in the past year or so by Candies Creek Greenway. That used to be a golf course over here on the left. That shut down several years ago, and they've sold some of the land to the city and some of it to a church. They built that new greenway. Of course, you also have Mouse Creek Greenway over off Key Street too. It's been there for several years. And they're building a new park over here on the right too, where they're doing that heavy equipment was at. Said so definitely finally got some good weather enough to come out to the greenways, get out here and walk, run. Finally started to warm up a little bit. It's 50 today on Sunday. It's supposed to be in the 60s, maybe 70s by the middle of the week coming up. It's been real cold mostly here in the past. This winter has been one of those colder than normal winters. So definitely looking forward to some warmer weather coming up and longer days too. More sunshine, longer days. Get out and do some more videos. Here coming on the Freewheel Road, there's been several new subdivisions been built off this road here in the past several years, and here's one of them right here on my right. This is a brand new one called the Trails at Freewheel, Pratt Builders out of Chattanooga, like I said. They built this subdivision here on my left too, called the Magnolias, and they built just a couple other ones here in Cleveland. Said this is the west side of town. This is where a lot of newer subdivisions going in, new housing. They have some land over here. Some of this land, though, like right here, you couldn't build on because it's in the floodplain. There's a creek running through. But it's been a lot of course, like a lot of Tennessee, growing a lot of since the pandemic. A lot of people moved here the past several years since the pandemic happened. So a lot of new subdivisions have started being built, apartments, some retail, and then right out here in a second I'll go by this where they've turned it on to Villa Drive, where they have widened the road to 4 lanes. Not quite finished it yet, but it's getting closer. It's going to be 4 lanes all the way off of I-75 exit 25 over here to where it runs into intersection with Eureka Road in the Hopewell community. Of course, if you keep on going, you can run into Georgetown community off of Hamilton County, and then on to Dayton in Ray County. But like I said, right here is a brand new apartment complex called the Vintage at Cleveland. It's been there maybe about a year. Maybe around 300 apartments in that complex. And of course, you can see up on the ridge in front of me, that's a subdivision that's been there for several years. We got houses all the way gone to the top of it, go back there a little bit. Beautiful view up there to the top of it. Now I'm coming on the Highway 60, like I said, it's being widened to 4 lanes and a turn lane. This section right here is pretty much all they got left to finish. There's Lenox Hill subdivision 2 right here on my right. Goes up on top of the ridge. Of course, this is the Tennessee Ridge and Valley region. So you have these valleys in between these ridges that run. Of course, Tennessee, East Tennessee, part of Appalachia. So you got a lot of hills and valleys and mountains here. But this is, you got McDonald's over here. You got a new Weigel's gas station over here on my left. There's a new Food City grocery store out there on the left. Walgreens, Speedway gas station. Like I said, now I'm going across Candies Creek Ridge. Then you're about 15, 20 miles to the east of here is the Appalachian Mountains in Polk County. Got Whitewater River up there, the Ocoee River, the Whitewater. You can canoe and kayak on. Now here's exit 27 off the Interstate 75, and right here, I'll drive out in a second. You got a lot of retail, hotels that's been built here in the past year. And then further up, Paul Huff Parkway right here, you got a lot of new retail. This is where most of your all new retail has been built in the past several years. Of course, you got Chick-fil-A over here, Wendy's, Target, Kohl's, Ross, Old Navy, Books A Million, Foolin's, Chinese, Honey Baked Ham, Tzatziki's. I said several new hotels are being new. True by Hilton's being built up here on my. Here in a second, you'll see. You got a new Hampton Inn, Courtyard by Marriott, Stay Apartment Suites. Now, of course, I think they're supposed to be building a Culver's and a Whataburger here sometime pretty soon in Cleveland. That'll be good. Right there is the new True Hotel. Well, maybe, hopefully, they're going to build an In-N-Out here sometime. Nothing for Cleveland's been announced, but I've seen several in the next 2 or 3 years. In-N-Out locations in Tennessee have been either announced or been speculated on that they might be built in those cities. 2 or 3 in Chattanooga, 4 or 5 in Knoxville area, Nashville, a bunch around Nashville. So hopefully Cleveland gets one. There's a shame soon. Of course, a good amount of people has moved here from California since the pandemic, and then of course California is where In-N-Out is from. Never ate there, but you always hear a lot of good things about it. So be looking out, hopefully, for an In-N-Out. There's a Dos Bros, Gearhead Outfitters, Core Physical Therapy, Sally Beauty, and there's Tzatziki's, like I said.